You know how the reason why this is like when I tell people that the dangers of religion are often more indirect than people make it seem to be, because again a lot of anti-theists, they're just looking for direct like scriptures telling you that do this bad thing, and that's why it shows how harmful a religion is, right? But I keep telling the way religions screw with our lives is often not that direct. Okay? I mean, think about Christianity, right? The whole idea of all sins are forgiven through Jesus, even just that idea without any evil teachings in Christianity, without any like promotion, like making justifications for slavery or the misogyny, um, any all the problems that we have with Christianity, if they were all the Bible, the teachings of the Bible, if they were not there, just this idea just screws with your priorities. Like it's just like this is why a lot of Christians see like all sins as equal, right? And they can't seem to understand that, yeah, genocide, at least the Christians who are serious about their Christianity, seem to think like genocide is just as bad as we're all sinners, right? Genocide, lying to your parents, we're all sinners. All sins are forgiven through Jesus, right? It just screws with the way you look at ethics and morality and how to be a better person. And the same thing with this shirk idea. So he gave an example of, his example was screwing your mom, not genocide. Because if he used the example of genocide, then we could see like, it would be more apparent to us like, yeah, this doesn't seem right, right? It would be more obvious to us like, so you're telling me that if Thanos like removed half of the planet, but didn't do shirk, that's, I mean, if you like nothing, like there's like, see, when okay, this is what I try to teach, okay? This is why I sometimes try to shock people with things that are taboo but don't harm anybody, because I'm trying to show that your morality, like coming up with a standard of what is moral and what is not moral, should only be based on harm reduction. And that's why I often try to find examples of no harm in things that we consider as taboo, to challenge people to think about the way they consider something to be unethical. Is it based on harm reduction, or is it based on your disgust, or is it based on norms in society? Okay? Because the more our standards, the more our ethics are based on harm reduction, guess what's going to happen? If more people's sense of morality is based on harm reduction, not based on what grosses them out, not based on what is normal in society, not based on faith or religion, what's going to happen if more people challenge themselves to only have an ethical system that is based on harm reduction? What will that lead to? It will lead to less harm! Obviously! Obviously. Unlike an ethical system that says, yo, I just did something in the name of a false god instead of Allah. That's worse than genocide! That's worse than a sin of genocide, apparently, according to this moral system. Which one of these moral systems do you think is superior and is going to lead to a happier world? I'll give you a second. Mine! Mine! Not Islam! Guru Armin! Follow Guru Armin, not Islam.